Hello.
Comrade Vladimir.
Yes,
Hello.
yes. Yeah, for now I'm just sending some links.
I see it. One moment. I'll be right back.
Доброго вечера. Доброго, но стрим на английском будет. So it seems like those guys are almost ready to start. If I remember correctly, this is a game between two teams with a score of 1-1. As far as
I'm
I
back.
remember.
By the way.
Once again, hello. So yeah, this is a game with between two teams with a score 1-1. So let's see the fight. I hope they will start right now.
I hope so too. Hello, guys. Vova, who will win?
Actually, I have no idea.
But you must choose.
You just want to bet some stones, yeah?
You need to cover my debts.
You're asking me too much.
Not my debts, your debts.
That's not my debt. That was your belief.
Yeah. I'm paying for believing in you. It's 77,000.
Actually, I said you long ago to stop that. But you are stubborn. Well...
Okay, so you need to choose.
Well, David is good, but Thunder's unstable, probably. I haven't seen the second game of SkeleTor, how they won the Napic and Vieta. I don't know that. I missed this game. Okay, I will risk and bet on SkeleTor.
Cool.
So,
Boom.
how many stones do you want to waste?
You can
I
see
mean,
it.
spend, I mean, earn? To see this, I need to open some new, okay. 3, not 100, but 1,000 bucks. Okay, here they are. Not the worst random, probably, but... Yeah, I just don't want to comment anything which is going to be on this map, especially in top versus bottom matchup, because it's so... Okay, so... I will say also in advance that this is not the only stream for today. Oh, what's okay? That maybe later. So B decided to change like 8 of his scouts
By the way,
to,
finally interesting random.
well, not
Horses,
bad.
shooters, nice melee units.
So B just spended his 8 scouts for 9 bandits and the sword. And David just fed half of his scouts too.
What the hell is this? Oh, okay.
That's so-called spill the beer option.
By the way, now they're even. Almost.
Yeah, seems so. Yeah.
I like this movement, but he will just.
Thunder is not in a good position.
Yeah, yeah.
Because this is way too narrow passage. And you don't want to push it through.
Look at this, by the way. What a nice strategy if this will.
Look! He forgot
Did you
about them!
see this?
It's -1, 1 to 4. Wow. What a nice abuse. Actually, Thunder is doing some strange thing with his scouts as the fight is on for quite a long. He should help somehow, but his sword's in a worse position than the swords.
By the way, only 4 sword fighters. Nah, they lost.
I mean, he
Sad to see.
walked somewhere with
What
his...
is this? Where they are coming from?
from work. He was late, you know, and busy. But yeah,
By
it
the way,
seems like
scouts can handle this. Swords are just nothing.
right is dead. I mean, David.
Okay. No.
And Thunder, that's it's a rookie's mistake, you know, when you try. If you see horses, you have a neuron activation. You should that you must go to someone rear and kill ranged, even if it's not possible, or even it's probably better to use your cavalry in front without any flanking and some backstabbing.
It's okay. Just let Thunder frag more.
He probably did.
No, but this way to run to the edge with scout.
Yeah, that was a some 5 head movement.
Kamikaze.
Value trade, so to say. Yeah, I wanted to say that this is not the only game for today, as probably at the same time there will be another game between Lusik's gang, which stands for Sokol and Mikus, versus General Star and Regis.
Yeah, who cares about team name?
Well,
Here you named it, and here you didn't.
I don't remember
Come on,
the
don't
name.
be lazy. Open and read it.
Nah.
Неправильно. Попробуй еще раз.
So -2 first maps. I don't want to open that. I remember Lusik's game because of LG versus Panasonic meme. That's all.
It's Deccan or something like that.
LG versus December.
Great.
December. They just
Great,
this
correct.
abbreviation made by Thunder is just one big
It's
meme.
This one.
Yeah.
But LG, yeah, it's just wonderful. Someone is still betting on SkeleTor. I don't like this.
The ratio is not that good as you probably expected.
Yeah, no one believes in Thunder, even you, by the way.
I believe in David probably, but as I said, I would risk and bet on SkeleTor. Because SkeleTor is not the most stable player as well. That's why it's really difficult to make any bets here. At least they ban maps quite swiftly.
I don't know. I think we will just see another Rebel Rush right now, and SkeleTor will not handle it.
You mean we'll handle it?
I mean, not.
Nothing.
He's not ready for this morally.
Well, actually, SkeleTor was that dude who actually used to play with some, how would I say that? Unique, unusual,
Vinaigrette.
peculiar strategies, yeah, like this in 6-7, even in 6-7-20. So I think, and actually his playstyle on 35 peacetime is as well something unusual every time. It's unusual. It doesn't mean efficient actually, but
Vinaigrette.
he should
That's
be.
I had to pronounce it in English.
He should be ready.
Nice time for learning names of salads. What map do you want to see?
Well, what do we have? Legends of Death, Frozen Fjords, Lifkin Wars,
To be
Riverlands,
honest, I would
Silver
even-
Haven. I want to
yeah,
see
yeah.
Silver Haven
Or
because
Riverlands, by the way.
this as well, but that's less likely, I think.
I mean, usually I don't like Silver Heaven just because it's too popular and people play it too much, but this tournament it
zero games.
was never here.
Actually, oh, they were banned actually, so I've just missed them.
Oh, so you are... How should
So
I pronounce this?
Pipega.
Okay, Pipega.
Dunes of Death, Frozen Fjords, Lifkin. Well, Lifkin World in this case, or probably none of those.
Can we start again?
Yeah, the streamers are not pleased. Dunes is by far too popular this tournament.
It's too easy to play it.
It's just a default map.
I mean, in 67-20, it was just crazy to play this map. Low amount of serfs, low amount of builders, almost no wood. You can't plant only as here. And here it's just
It's a
something
changed,
not that
just a
interesting.
changed version because you have 5+5 initial citizens on the start. You have quarry and woodcutter open, which you actually
Yeah,
don't
that's too easy.
in the non-tournament version. We win. Let's go, Lifkin.
Nice map to watch.
Probably not
Four,
to play.
four same locations, and you can tell who is who. You don't have to compare. Just pair. You can compare all players.
Well, in this case, probably, but this is just an interesting map, I think. With this random script, it's not that easy as it was
You
previously.
know why it's interesting? Because I think it's maybe one of the first maps of this kind.
You mean
where you have
which
a
kind?
lot of same locations and you need to do something.
Well, probably, but in the map, in the initial map was just without any script, so it was just a map.
Yeah, but it was anyway mirrored. So everyone had the same.
But now it's more interesting with this random storehouse placement script because if you
Placement, yeah.
have, that should be more interesting. Anyway.
I'm not sure about resources here, since we have no fish and so on.
But it's quite a lot of other
How is
resources.
it played? How is it written? Nice. Time to learn
That's
some rules.
a nice answer by Thunder, actually. Quite an unpleasant thing, actually, to just to show to the organizer of the tournament your ignorance and absence of will of learning some rules.
Come on, we don't care.
I do, I think.
Something like this.
They don't.
Okay, second game will start in 20 minutes. Something like that.
Well, that would be better for us if they postpone it for an hour. Actually, if this will be 2-4 versus 6-8, it will be something really interesting. Because as far as I remember, on the previous tournament, locations 4 and 8 were forbidden.
Yeah. That's true.
Well, it will be. Okay, I think that is the first game in such a format.
I'm not sure that it will be, just because look at what Thunder showed. Okay.
Well, why? It's like 1, 2, 3, or 4, which is
I guess he could pick 5 or 7, why not? It's not like it
It should
was
be
on
mere,
Dunes of Death.
well,
Just look how
probably
it was
he mean
written
that it
there.
should be mirrored, you know? I should ask him.
Whatever.
Oh, well, I'll do it
We
right
will do
now.
it after. The question is, will someone try to rush in this setup? Because they are now really close to each other.
Why
Why
I'm
did you
grey?
ask it right now? They already started, almost.
That's my curiosity.
Okay, come on, go, go, go. Let's see what we get.
Could be just like... Yeah, you are right, so it doesn't have to be mirrored. You can choose, for example, 5-6 or 6-7. Or 8-5, 5-8 for some reason.
Told ya.
Well, does it probably mean that it's better to have a second pick on this map?
I don't know. It's hard to say.
I mean, the locations are even, so you don't lose anything.
I don't think that it's so
Well,
problematic, just because these central locations have no entrance.
do you
For
see...
example, if they would take something here and here, to rush this location. They couldn't do that. Just look where
Because
the
of
entrance to
passages.
location is.
Yeah, I understand, because of passages.
But actually, it's funny that you can come here with your bows, for example, and start
Harassing the
disturbing
economy, yeah.
citizens.
I want... well, the random is not mirrored, by the way, here. Just a realization, you see? It's not mirrored, but it's also not a big amount of food, but it's 8 plus 7 initial
Come on,
citizens.
but it should be for everyone.
Well,
Is it the right version of the map?
I saw here one game, but I actually cannot recall how was that. So, okay, for example, SkeleTor's random is almost no random at all. It's like the initial position here. Actually, something the same is for David.
Need to check. They had to have a mirrored randomization. Maybe Thunder changed something later, but
Thunder has an unpleasant placement. But it's close to gold.
because this is just completely not fair. At least they have, look, they have same amount of resources.
Yeah.
But
And
randomization is
citizens.
working not for every location. It's just something weird. It shouldn't be this way.
Especially if the design of this map is just the 8 equal locations. Completely the same.
Want to check the script. Don't get what's going on here. And we didn't download the map.
Well, I don't like the maps with not mirrored randomization. They are unfair anyway.
It looks like it's some kind of bug maybe or something like that, because they should be mirrored.
Should I probably
just
ask
watching right now
Thunder
and,
about that moment?
Yeah, look at this. Thunder is asking.
Yeah, I just write a PM to Thunder. Well, looks to be the same if I'm not mistaken. But resources are definitely the same.
I don't know what happened.
I wouldn't actually ask any questions, but Thunder was the first one who asked about the version of this map. This map is Y25.
I mean, we played it a few times, not even once, and it was okay. And some guys played it at tournament, and it was okay.
I guess as the game goes on and no one even take a pause for that, take a break. I think they will probably leave it as it is.
Continue playing.
The resources
but
are
it's
even,
weird.
and that's probably more important. But yeah. Okay, so with this random, who do you think is more favorite? Who has better
I don't
position?
know. I wouldn't say that random. I mean, the placement of storehouse is too much here, too much valuable,
Well,
to be honest.
I mean, the current situation, they probably really almost the same. I mean, David and SkeleTor, they are position of storehouse is quite similar. The same goes for B and Thunder. They are not mirrored, but they are close to be so. Probably it's a little bit better for B, but
I really don't know what happened.
yeah,
That
guys are not
is
serious. I think
weird.
about that because if they were, they would probably take a break, go to back to lobby and s- have a talk about that. But they're just exchanging some short messages in game while building at the same time. So I think they really don't care that much. Which means that we can spend some time here to think about different stuff. Second sawmill for David already, probably a little bit too fast. And his way to get gold is interesting, I suppose. What do you think about this road?
Road. I don't like it.
Well, me too, but he also he's placing here a woodcutter.
Need to check this out after, because that's weird. Usually this script is working
Gross
just
is
perfect.
typing that he launched this map 3 times and the random was equal.
Yeah, I
Seems
mean,
like this
we
is
played
a
it
wrong
a lot of
version.
times.
But the thing is, I didn't have to download it, so I just had it. And this is like, yeah, this is not a new beta. So, I have no idea. But guys are fine with that. And the actual difference is really not that big. Some farms, gold here. He's adding 3 farms, 3 independent farms immediately. This is probably not the best option, as it will take quite a lot of time to get rid of this zone. to let farm here a little bit more to add more fields. But, well, another game of default strategy here. He's fine as well. So no timber issues are expected.
Too much forest for this map. It's hard to get.
Gross is typing that if you run it like 2 versus 2, then the location of storehouse. Подожди, Олег, а как ты тогда запускал первые 3 раза? Ты на сколько человек? Типа на 2 запускал? Well, whatever. So for 4 versus 4 it's equal randomization, for 2 versus 2 it's somehow different. Some kind of a mystery. Not that much gold remain for SkeleTor and David. That's why David is actually building 2 metallurgists right now. Or correctly in previous games. As far as I remember, there was only one tournament game on Leafkin, yeah. That was Forks and Swords versus for Deutschland, and actually I don't remember the details.
That's really weird. Need to check this out. But whatever.
I still don't cannot notice anything special. What can happen here? I see no fails, no resource issues. Probably not that big amount of gold remain for Thunder, so it probably would be better for him to add the second metallurgist right now.
No, it's because of middle locations, that's why. Okay, that's completely weird.
Once again. Only one farm for David. For this
He's
moment.
finishing second one, so...
Well, I just trying to compare it with the others, and they have it earlier. Well, probably SkeleTor, not for that many earlier. B has 3 independent, which is good, and also he has road to his 3 iron mines.
Oh god, I don't like this road.
Well, because it's single, yeah.
Yeah.
But the good news compared to to all the other players that he's the only one who actually made a road to the top right now. So many ugly maps in this tournament, only few are playable. I agree with the third statement, but I don't agree with the second one. Because not that few maps are really playable, but some of them are really well, wish to be better. Because they're probably not competitive. With all those maps with unmirrored randomization, for example. I cannot say that for example, a map like Burning Skies is ugly and unplayable. It's just unique and special, and to play there you must prepare. Probably learn some unique strategies to play. And for that you have to pay some time. But I don't know. I'm looking at this tournament, and actually only a few teams are brave enough to test something new, only better related. And for now, all those tests, by this moment, they all were victorious. I mean, when you see some kind of town hall plus iron, when you see only iron only, when you see scouts plus X bows, for example.
You're not right, by the way. I saw town hall plus iron that lost.
What was this game? That probably I don't remember only one.
Napik played versus SkeleTor and B.
Yeah, this
game
is
you missed.
the only game I missed. So yeah. Okay, on one loss, because yesterday actually I said that there were no losses.
No.
Okay,
There
was one.
At least one for sure. I like what Thunder is doing. The only thing I don't like are his quarries.
Yes, there is
But all
there are
other
only
stuff is just wonderful.
that's 5 quarries.
No, not the only one. I don't like that he has the same issue that B have. Just look at this.
You mean 4
I mean-
quarries
I
on
mean
the
this
left?
wonderful road that will destroy his life soon. I'm sure.
Yeah, I should agree. B is actually trying to fix it somehow, but not. It depends on where will he build his iron production, because I suppose he will do it on the bottom. So
If
those.
he will make it on the bottom, then nothing.
I think he will.
Good, I guess.
As his.
But it's impossible to make it only. One moment you will need to top.
I think.
Wait.
Wait a minute, because there's some Discord lag. Do you hear me? Hello?
Oh.
Oh. Seems like. Well.
Hello?
Well, once again,
What the hell was that?
some Discord lag, I think.
Yeah, I guess so.
Now it's all right.
So at one moment you just need top call as well, and then you will suffer. It will be even hard to build there because your serfs will deliver a lot of resources and
Actually, when I played this map, I preferred it every time to build it on the bottom, despite that storehouse was like much higher. Because I really don't like that position of coal on the top, because it's too unpleasant to build. It requires a lot of extra road, which you actually don't need on the top, and the amount of coal on that top is not that high. It's not. I mean, you will run out of it after peacetime end.
I think it's okay, I don't know.
For
By
example,
the way, how many
speaking
players are making
of roads,
bakeries? Everyone.
they probably
What you're
should.
talking about?
There is no fish and the low amount of food at the start. I mean, look at the David's town. He will have the problem you mentioned with the road, with only one road to the top. But actually, he is going to place all the coal mines on the top. Well, yeah, B, look at this one. he will do it on the bottom. The bottom part. Там Микус создали. Так там Сада и Классик будут. Well, I don't see any lags in game. So okay, it's almost a half of peacetime. It's passed. So well, 2 meals for David. Well, 2 bakeries. Isn't that an overkill? What do you think?
It's not. If he's gonna play something town hall related. Look at his iron, what he's doing.
Well, you are right, but I don't see any town hall setup.
I
He's
don't
not.
see it right now too, but I don't see any swine farms as well.
So yeah, probably he will
And I
abandon
see
them.
this.
Yeah, I should probably agree, but
That
mean,
looks weird.
gold is.
Like-
I mean, what is the advantage of town hall? It has a really short production chain. It's like only gold mine plus coal mine plus metallurgist, and that's all. And you don't have to build, for example, like this many coal mines for that. For example, here he has 5 gold mines. He can, and actually some on the bottom, so it's 6, 7. For example, he can use only 4 or 5 of them, like 2 here, 1 here, and 1 here, and store your gold with 4 metallurgists right now. Because the sooner you start, the bigger amount of barbarians you will have. And if you start doing this really late, you will have almost nothing. That's why I'm really curious about his further
Yeah,
direction.
I don't know what he's doing actually, but we'll see.
For now, okay, so their team is like forks and swords. So he's probably for forks. And leaving the swords to Thunder, but I'm not sure.
Look at these troubles.
Where?
Wood troubles.
For B?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, somehow I'm sure that every player will have such, except SkeleTor as he made this one. Because I just remember my previous experience playing this map, and getting the wood on the bottom was like mandatory. A must thing. A foreign guy. Yeah, I know that, but he is not going to do that here. So probably here he will be for swords, and here we'll see forks, but in the inn and not rebels.
I don't get why so many players are storing coal. This map.
B and Thunder, but he stopped.
Yeah, Thunder at least stopped.
I don't know. What can I say? Well, in case of Thunder, he's probably stored some because he could,
That's something
and
interesting.
he will, as he's going to build his iron production on the top. Probably just a way to like transport some coal from the bottom to the top with a breakpoint. Let me check some graphs. David is ahead in terms of wares, citizens, but not for that much. What are those resources?
By the way, he finished iron production and now he's going for gold. And I guess he will make militia or something like that.
I suppose it's better to make gold production first and then iron, because for that gold production you don't have to pay that much time, as the production chain is much shorter. One road is required, but it's not a big deal, big problem for him. Well, 26 tree trunks for David, and he blocked the timber storing.
That's okay, he's making this one.
Well, as he won't play with leather, he...
I believe that's one of the worst possible places for market. Maybe
why?
it's not that bad, but
Well, probably for trading stone it's a perfect space. Maybe only one tile higher.
I just believe that too much stuff is going top and bottom, and here it's a little weird.
But
And when recruits will start running to barracks, he will feel that.
there will be not that many recruits, I must say.
I don't know, if he will make militia, then maybe.
We'll see. I don't
maybe
know.
he's going to make access just to
Trade,
trade for horses. By the way, that's possible too.
Eight farms for B, almost.
Really nice position for barracks by Thunder to go into rush, and by David also. Just look at this.
Yeah, I see, but this is not a rushy map for sure. Just a position to probably have a little bit more vision, or for reinforcements to come faster to the battlefield.
I don't know if they will catch someone.
Well, to do that, someone should, well, I mean, not should, but
All action will be here anyway.
probably. And this point is a little bit weird to catch, actually catch someone. Yeah, those walls, those outer walls, I think.
I wouldn't be so sure, to be honest. Because if SkeleTor will go to the bottom, and it's possible because of this entrance, they might fuck up really hard.
It's probably not the best position for SkeleTor of his barracks, as there is nothing to do at the bottom. Literally nothing.
No, I think it would be militia, just because he has not enough iron troops to trade for horses. I mean, David.
I see.
And look
Twen-
how many gold-related buildings he's making.
I see 4. Oh, yeah, 4
And school.
in school
So
for some
I
reason.
guess he's just
But that's a militia hint.
yeah, just to make all of them. I like this picture. That's just wonderful. Dry kameraden.
That's lack of source. Oh, by the way, let me check. Well, that's not well, slightly probably.
I don't know.
But I
Turks are
suppose
delivering
that
too much stuff to the storehouse. Just look how much iron he has there, and
yeah,
so on.
I see. And actually, there is the it's difficult to store ore from the top, as when you have some on the storehouse and it's too close.
And this one is a problem as well.
You mean the choke point?
Yeah. You might think that there is no traffic jam, but it exists. Serfs are wasting a crazy amount of time there.
Well, maybe. I still cannot see something like eye-catching. So yeah, David is going to make iron plus gold somehow. It's difficult for now to say what he will get. I see 25 loaves of bread on his storehouse right now, which means that he was really way too afraid of famine, as he decided not to build the first buildings like stables, or maybe 1 meal plus 1 stables and only then a second meal. And the amount of horses is not that big. And actually knights are also some kind, it's a kind of unit which you want to use for some swift and fast strategies.
Yeah, especially versus SkeleTor, who's making pikes and bows.
Well, you cannot know that. Bows is okay, but
For
pikes.
sure, but I mean, that would be pretty funny.
Well, yeah. Well, by the way, what if we play, for example, some kind of default strategies with bows? You can choose either swords or pikes. On this map, what would you prefer?
Hard to say. It all depends on food. A lot.
Food?
Just what do you want to make?
Yeah, I mean,
to stop making stables, make for swine farms, and go to pikes because of that, and bows, just to have massive.
for
amount
example,
of
you can
iron.
make just swords just for the amount of your horses, and and the rest pay to pikes.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's actually
My question was probably first of all because of battlefield preference. Pikes are good when they have some space and when they can surround and encircle swords. But this map looks like this is not that case, as it's quite narrow actually in all those passages.
I wouldn't be so sure, just because I'm not sure that armies amounts will be crazy.
Yeah, you have a point.
They had really low food at start, so maybe that's why SkeleTor decided to go pikes. It's better to have 30 pikes than 20 sword fighters.
Yeah, I understand, but that was the same reason why I did X-bows in my 2 previous games. So yeah, I can understand that. Because it's better to have some working X-bows unit at like 15 swords plus some kind of shit and just lose a game.
like how Thunder is doing. Just look at his amount of.
Wait, little, because
Weapons.
right now I'm checking the stats. And actually, I cannot say something from those stats. I mean, there's a slight lead of B in terms of a corn. But it's not that big. If we look on skins and pigs, they are almost the same. Those one, this corn is not also not for, is not spent for horses, and not for bread. So she probably just stored it somehow, or probably it's all about the stages of pigs here. Where's this birds? Ah, here it is. So yeah, probably all this corn difference in inside of these swine farms, because the pigs are quite big right now in his swine farms.
How often do you see this yellow rectangle, triangle?
Almost never.
And how often do you see it in barracks?
Literally never.
That's funny.
So this is something like a fast what?
I like that they decided to.
What is that
not-
yellow triangle for? Just to bring out all the resources as soon as
No,
possible?
it's to not take out resources if the delivery mode is taking out of the building. So if you will set delivery mode in storehouse to get everything out and mark something with this yellow
You mean
triangle.
the third building mode, the new one?
Yeah.
And this
yeah.
is the thing to fix, not to bring them out.
So right now it's literally useless.
Yeah, because he didn't, he's, nah.
Maybe
right.
he just likes this.
By the way, what do you
Don't
think
know.
about this road? I mean the absence.
It's
Probably
beautiful.
misclick.
Who cares? He has a lot of stuff. I like these towers, I have to say, at bottom. Did you see that?
Well, yeah, I see. Actually, especially exactly on this map, who was that? That was let me guess. I need his nickname. That was Botso, who built like, I mean, probably 4 or 5 towers playing here. And there was a joke that every man should protect their ears, but actually this is kind of the same, I think. But you should probably expect some front attack, for example here, and build towers here and not on the bottom. But it's up to them to decide.
That's a little unfortunate. Because he has a lot of iron here. And right now his smithies are not working all the time. In terms of leather, he's just crazy, look at this. But he processed all he had. Completely all. Everything is empty.
Well, he's the same as SkeleTor actually, leather. Skins, corn, they're quite close. But
Yeah, but SkeleTor is not even close in terms of weapons. Thunder is making better right now.
well,
And something is going really weird in weapons, in iron weapons by SkeleTor.
just
should
a lack
catch
of pikes, and that's all.
Yeah, but actually 10 minutes left. 10
And
minutes left and they have these armies. No, pikes are not that good here, I think. Where are all these?
you mean you are
Oh.
pleased with those numbers?
What the hell is going on here? Is it really worth it?
What exactly?
I don't know. He's trading axes to make gold chests.
No, what the most common trade I've seen in those strategies?
Yeah, maybe, but I'm not sure that it's better than having militia.
I cannot say. Probably you are right, as militia is a really cool unit, after all. I'm not pleased that he stopped building, but he actually can. Poor
This
players.
is a good trade, by the way.
Yeah, that's what I told you about this position of marketplace. It's really close to stone. That's why he is doing that. But actually,
Since he's not making a lot of recruits and no weapons are going to top from bottom, just because
mhm.
he's not using this axis, then yeah, it's not a bad position. And he likes to miss some roads here. Here.
2 in a row. Well,
Already completed towers, and they are.
you know what's the
Cool.
most interesting thing? That David is actually the leader in terms of weapons produced, but he also have 118, 19, I mean 20, 21, 22 gold chests.
Yeah, but you should subtract all the axes he's trading. It's not fair. Just go to the graphs, look how many
Oh,
axes
that's
he traded.
actually 60. Okay, never mind. Whatever. I don't like his ratio. I mean, 40 Xbox is too much. Just
I
make
don't like that he's
more
not making
melees.
this. Why not? A lot of time right now.
Probably saving gold for future. I would.
Iron for what?
What I would actually build this and the 3 towers near barracks. Yeah, he
This
gave
mountain
up
is
building.
doomed almost. It will work, I don't know, 10 minutes, maybe
Well,
even less.
then just rebuild them, those on the bottom.
And I hope he will stop. Yeah, he did it. He started making pikes. That's good.
Stream snipe alert. But yeah, that's kind of obvious that 40 Xbox
He
is.
did it before I told it.
But yeah, I told it like 2 minutes ago.
Oh, okay.
Thunder is nice, except one fact: stop making bows, dude. Make some axes, wooden shields,
He started
lances.
making axes. At least he has something.
Well, I see it
But
only on
just
one
how much?
weapon workshop, and 2 others are with bows still. Are still with
Still
bows.
with bows.
And
But it's
no,
limited.
I
Look, it's 7, 5, and nothing.
yeah, I
So
see
he
that.
will make 12, and that's all.
That's still too many. Why do you need
It's
60,
60.
60 bows? For what?
You will lose something in shooting and remake them later.
But yeah, but that would be later, and you can make them later. And for now, make some axes or lances. But I see that he has lack of timbers right now.
This funny tower made by him.
So yeah, if we look at the graphs of tree trunks, they somehow fell and declined. So he is the last one for now.
And you can see that he has some wood issues.
Yeah, that's what I would look
But
in.
he did enough in terms of weapons for this moment.
Yeah, it's just about perspectives.
He can even release these axes as militia and be okay.
No, not enough recruits for now. So
For now, yeah.
he will probably pass on it. I mean, just look at those their setups. So this will be 48 bows plus 40 X bows, which means 88 ranged units and 40 melees. For me, it's
Not
something.
40. It's more. You are forgetting about Town Hall, and David can actually do crazy amount of
Rebels.
melee.
Okay, got it. Actually, not 40, but 50. But yeah, with Town Hall, that's still question.
And by the way, Thunder has it too. He can make 6 rebels.
Oh, 6 rebels. Oh my goodness. What is this market for? It's just a block. I'm sure that's just a block.
Yeah, it is. Funny.
Actually, the best building block as can be used as well, but okay, let us see. SkeleTor has a really big amount of everything, but not recruits.
He has quite nice army, by the way.
Yeah, and balanced in all those conditions. I mean, a little bit of records, but it's still okay. So, in terms of further game and economic stuff, I think that those leather guys has some kind of advantage, but actually David is still pretty
I
okay.
don't know. The only problem of left team right now is SkeleTor's lack of recruits.
Yeah, that's why I mean that they have great potential, but I was talking about the right one, in Thunder and...
Do they make it once again? I mean, come on.
What exactly do you mean?
Look at the chat.
Precisely against Thunder, you know? Precisely.
Sorry, bro.
Actually, SkeleTor, it was a distraction to chat, yeah. He missed his... He somehow succeeded to like throw a knight in the rears, and then he just stopped controlling it.
It's okay, he paid his debt.
Okay. So it was like... what is 222? You mean those spikes direction? Ah, quite nice.
No, I mean this wonderful unit. He's going
Uh,
to smash.
Probably that is not the way how you should use this unit. But okay,
It's
for now,
just wonderful. Look,
he will look through the
scout here
mountain. Yeah.
and start shooting.
What a nice strategy. Unfortunately, his sight range is a little bit higher than the shooting range of Bowman. But yeah,
But
he
you can
will.
actually
Yeah,
stay here and do this.
he will actually move to 3 tiles to the left. Use the potential, dude. Use it. But here you can see a knight, and that's not right.
Right team has to go right now, or they won't have no chance later, I guess. David's economy is almost dead because of this. He's not even.
Yeah, yes, he
remaking
doesn't.
something.
He's not replacing them to the bottom. Well, but can they actually do that?
Why not? They have a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but there's
But the
some
left team
most.
are not stupid, and
The
they're just
biggest
standing.
part of them is only ranged unit, and ranged units are good for protection, not for attacking, for any kind of assaults.
Poo. It could be scout.
Yeah, that I was thinking about that, but it's not. Where is the scout, by the way? Can you see
She's
it?
at top. Yeah, I can.
Okay. Nice one.
And now we are just standing.
Well, if we are guys from the left team, we can see that, oh no, David has X-bows plus warriors. We should hold, as we are default players with our farm production. And somehow, for some reason, B decided to show that he's a real man. but not.
I think they should hold this position. If they will
Yeah.
go back more, they will lose.
But actually, SkeleTor, what is he decided to push with those spikes? And this is
Whoa,
unpleasant.
whoa, whoa. Stop. Don't do this. Okay. Good guy.
He killed the knight and the scout.
No. SkeleTor is just running to bottom.
And this
And,
is something inappropriate. Actually, this position of warriors is almost bad because bowmen will focus them. They should
but
start it
they're
as
not
soon as
shooting right
possible.
now.
Now they do. And actually, B should hold. B should retreat as. Yeah, but actually, here is a catch, so he cannot retreat.
Look at this. This is so unfortunate. He needs to move them a little.
Horses of David are dead. He will. But actually, for now, B is under attack, so you must help him somehow. So there are two knights are probably enough to finish those X-bows, but he's moving this okay. Actually, B is holding it right now very
GG.
wisely.
Left team won it.
It's almost. Yeah, I think they failed their attack.
It was so funny here. X-bows were just standing as a wall. Spikes were moving to the
There were
left.
only 4, so.
That was it.
I mean, for assaults, for attacks, you need to make more melees and not that many ranged units. Well, there is an alternative win con. But they see it. Yeah, and these are like signature rebels. So it's all to lure their I mean attention. Probably they should save some bowmen because this is just awful. What did they do? They could do it right, but actually he just lost all his bows, and David lost all his reinforcement. Those bows are just staying and shooting without any thing. And this is quite a long distance to go to actually do anything. Too many bowmen here alive, so. And still golden problems for Skelly. And food probably. There is... Just look at this, by the way. Something's wrong. Probably one in. Probably something else. Okay, what do we have here? Thunder is in, as B actually didn't pay attention. And he released all the reinforcements. Actually, you should respect all of those, as their damage to building is the same as all of all good units. Only 2 recruits here, they cannot even swords. But probably 2 swords in some kind of narrow passage can overtake them, but that's not a panacea, so... here
They
they
need to save this. To run.
They
run.
actually... Yeah, for now they have to, but they won't.
Come on, don't do
Once again. I see it not for the first time, and actually they could save by far more ranged units. Yeah, I see it, but yes, here comes the catch. Actually, okay, how Thunder can win the game with all of those? I
He
mean,
can.
there's...
I mean, these few sword fighters will just kill all of this.
and some bowmen as well, and so on. Yeah.
The best way to do it was to distract enemy at the moment they were attacking by this move.
Yeah, he was
But
just a
they
little
lost
bit late.
first and then did it.
Yeah, but he was too... And yeah, here comes 5 axemen, so... yeah, it's finished, so... Okay, if we trade, for example, Davidstown for that, so Thunder should be alive somehow, but how?
And he has not enough.
The critical mistake by them was losing all those ranged unit in the middle. They should save them at any cost to continue fighting back in those narrow passages.
That's true.
Yeah, some microcontrol issues here as well. So his town, I mean B1, is quite dead, and probably he will
Indeed,
lose one
down as well.
school, but to do that, he will not be in time.
The main problem is that they will just see this barracks right now and go in.
Yeah, too many bowmen alive.
Look at these barracks. Come on.
Yeah, he will. He's finishing his gold. Well,
Look how many soldiers he released right now.
and he will do it even more in the future. Especially if he will make some access. Instead of these long bows. Cholero.
Look at this one.
That's you know, that's just a ruining of Rogue's win rates, you know, for just for no reason.
Last man standing.
Lying.
Yeah. Here it's lying.
Thunder is actually trying to fight back somehow, as P doesn't have any infantry right now, only 4 units. But Thunder is actually making more, but nah, that's not how you're supposed to use that. So yeah, that's GG. SkeleTor. Well, my bet was right.
Okay.
Well, not the worst game to watch, actually.
True. Okay, I have to go. Thank you.
Okay, just
For
look at the
inviting.
kill statistics.
Have a nice day, guys.
Have a nice evening. Yeah. 88, 88, 88, 86. Can win alone? Of course he can. So I think that no further analysis is required here, as we've seen enough. What about... Wait, do you really steal... Maybe that's a pause, or... I don't know, this one. Okay, let me... Let me ask them. I will probably join them, but I need to restart stream well, okay, if I will join them, I will restart the stream. I mean, Sado will comment in English, and I will join Classic, I suppose. Well, guys, I think I will rate anyway because it doesn't matter who I will choose to comment with. I will just rate that person. So where is Sada? Is he streaming? Yeah, come world. So actually about the bets. So SkeleTor will be victorious. So this is the rate to Sado and his channel. So thank you for watching. If you want to listen to me in Russian, you can go to Classic. And now we are ready in Sado.